the Martians, swimming with the Nordics, running with the cheetahs, fresh in my forces, drive like in NASCAR, blaze like a fire. Yes, bro, I am drunk.
We're back in week number 8, and so far we've recorded 25 interceptions and 5 defensive touchdowns. This week we're going to be playing Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers. Before we get into any gameplay, first things first is we're going to head over to the weekly scouting report. This is going to be the first call out of the season, and it's going to be Brandon Ayuk from the Niners, and it looks like he called us out last night, and now his X factor is going to be enabled for the entire game. They only got 2 receivers over an 80 overall, and that's going to be Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk. These are going to be the only 2 receivers we really need to worry about. For their tight end, they have a 97 overall George Kittle. Moving on to their running back, they have a 98 overall Christian McCaffrey. Decent wide receivers, great running back, and a great tight end. We're going to have to definitely watch out for their running back this game, as well as George Kittle. No surprise at quarterback, it's going to be Brock Purdy. So without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. Look at this clown warming up. Brandon Ayuk that called us out. He's going to have his X Factor activated the whole game. So we're going to have to win against that, as well as forcing a fumble are going to be our 2 game day quests. Let's get into it. For the first drive of this game, we're going to hold him to a little 3rd and goal right here. We got him in the red zone. And right here, Brock Purdy's going to look at that curl route. We got it covered. He's going to try to break outside. And that's going to be our first sack of the year on Brock Purdy. And it's going to be a 3rd down stop, setting them off the field. After that 3rd down stop, they get a field goal. But our offense is going to move it down for a 21-yard touchdown to Brandon Cooks, putting this game at 7-3. If you want to do this pump the crowd animation, you just got to flick the right thumbstick up really quick. Just make sure you don't get beat. We got our man covered on the right over here, but Brandon Ayuk gets open down the middle, getting them a 1st and goal and a 1st down. We've been getting pick sixes all year in the end zone like this, so we know he's probably going to break outside. And once again, he does. We catch the ball. We're going to break free right here. He almost gets to us, but we're going to break free. We got open room, open field. And that's going to be our first pick 6 of this game.
Light 'em up, smoke 'em and blaze 'em. The weed in my Rello is hella amazing. Choking all that kryptonite, OG cushion lights, white widow weed. Mix it with the kryptonite, syrup and that crystallite. Got me spitting sick, I might spit up all that iller type. Ghoul shit like.
With that first pick 6, that makes this game 14-3, and we're right back on the field in the first quarter. Right here, we're going to get a tackle on this little comeback route, hold them to a 2nd and inches, and you can see probably right here they're going to be running it with Christian McCaffrey, so we're going to have to cover the outside. We follow him all the way. We get a big hit stick and he fumbles the ball, and that's going to give us possession once again. With that fumble right there, we completed our game day quest. Offense back on the field, and we get sacked. 3rd and 15 with the 2-yard reception, putting us right back on the field. And right here, we got a little corner route, bad pass from Purdy. He's going to motion outside, and we're going to stick our receivers, but we get a sack right there, holding him to a 4th and 20, and we're going to be sending them off the field once again. Brock Purdy upset after that blitz. Looks like Marshawn Nealon and 3 other men chasing him before we finally get to him, getting a 3rd down stop, sending them off the field. Offense back on, the ball in Dak Prescott's hands, and he's going to drive it all the way down the field, and it looks like we're going to get a little 5-yard touchdown from Ezekiel Elliott, putting this game at 21-3. We're going to follow this outside receiver right here off of cover 1, manned up on him. We're covering that zig. We don't get in front of it, but we're going to get that big hit stick, activating our X factor, and now we're going to be able to see the play pre-snap. Right here, we got a little cloud flat. We should be covering George Kittle's out route. He runs it, but we don't get too far enough in front of it to intercept it, and he gets taken down at the 1st and 10. And we see this outside receiver has a little streak, but not before they get a flag on the field. After the penalty, we're able to hold them to a 3rd and 14. And right here, you see we got him on an island, and he's on a little streak route, so you know we're going to bait this play. And we bait, but we bait just a little too hard, and that's going to give them their first touchdown of this game, putting this game at 21-10. Offense doing their thing. We get a few big receptions, moving it down the field. But right here, Looks like we're going to get held to a 3rd and 11. We're going to get held to a field goal, putting this game at 24-10. Right here off a little cover 1. We let them run it up, bait it, and that's going to be an easy pick. User lurk. We've been doing that all year. Straight to the dancing robot. That's light work. We get a little instant replay of that right here. Brock Purdy, great pass. Picked off. Look at that. Light work. Right here, I ended up getting a 3rd down stop. So we're going to see 2 offensive possessions right here. We get a field goal, putting the game to 27-10, and we're back on the field in the 3rd quarter. Right here, we get a little rush from Brock Purdy. Fumbles the ball. Slow-mo, but we can't even pick the ball up. But our teammate picks it up, I believe. And that's going to send us right off the field. Looks like Dak Prescott, once again, a little incomplete pass, giving us another field goal. We're now at 30-10. Back in the red zone right here. They try running it. We're going to get a stop, holding them to a 2nd and 7. Cover 1 on the field. We got this outside receiver. We're going to bait hard. And look at that. Maybe another 100-yard pick 6. We're going to drive it down. But nope, we're going to get stopped. And that's going to be our 3rd interception of this game. And for some reason, we don't get an instant replay of that. We're just going to skip right through it. Offense has the ball again in this game, and we're going to get it held to another field goal, 33-10. You see we got cover 1 on the field once again. We cut inside, and we almost pick off Kittle right there, but we're maybe 1 second, 2 seconds late. Cover 1 on the field once again. Little pump the crowd animation. We leave our guy wide open. Brock Purdy tries to scramble, and we're going to get a stop for loss. We got this boy on an island now. We're going to bait again. Picked right out the air. We're going to break free right here. We break that tackle. And look, we're going to break free once again. Open field. And that's going to be our 2nd pick 6 of this game.
Bars, yeah, you know I fucking got 'em. Flip lips on this hit, quick twisting tongues, I flaunt 'em. This is that mid shit, gun rule is where I'm from, man. And I is that real shit, hip hop is just my forefront, yeah, it's my fucking.
With that 2nd pick 6, our extra points good, putting us right back on the field at 40-10. That's 2 defensive touchdowns this game. We're heated up, and our X Factor is not even activated. That's wild. Look right there, a little stop for loss. And that's going to end the quarter with that big sack right there. We're holding them to a 3rd and 25. We're first play right here in the 4th quarter. He does a little corner route. Brock Purdy doesn't see him, and he's just going to throw the ball right there. We held them to a 4th and 25, sending them off the field. 3rd and 8 and a 5-yard rush isn't good enough. We're back on the field with 11 minutes left in the 4th quarter. He's putting us on an island over here with this receiver. We're going to bait him with the cover 1 on the field. And let's see what we're going to do. We bait hard. He throws it. Like I said, it's too easy. We get tackled though right there. 3rd down stop. And that's going to be our 5th interception of this game. Look at this. Great pass from Brock Purdy. And that right there should be securing this game and keeping our undefeated record going. We're going to go all the way to the Super Bowl. And this should make it 7-0, and we're going to move on. Offense back on the field. They haven't been doing nothing all night. And once again, 2nd and 8, minus 3-yard rush. Not good enough, putting us right back on the field. We're going to bait right here. He hits the other receiver. He breaks that tackle. And we're going to get another hit stick, another fumble by Christian McCaffrey. And I know we're going to get a little instant replay of that. Yeah, look at that run of shame. Look at that clapped right there. And we pick it up for it goes out of bounds. That's light work. That's going to be our 2nd forced fumble of this game on Christian McCaffrey. And we got 2 pick 6s. This game's light work, holding them to 40-10, staying undefeated. I see a lot of people in the comments saying I picked a good team to play with, but you can see my offense getting clapped. Defense steady holding this game. We getting the dubs. And look at this right here. Big boomstick holding them to a 1st and 10. We got 10 seconds left of this game. We're going to keep them out of the end zone. Right here trying to get another pick. We bait hard. And of course we're going to get another pick. And that's it for this game. We're going to get tackled. game clock runs out. And that's going to be another dub. 40-10 is the final. And look at that. Shameful, man. For the post-game performance report, we were able to record 9 tackles, 6 interceptions, and 1 assisted tackle, and 2 of those interceptions being pick sixes. That's going to be all we have for this video, and in the next week, we're going to be playing the Atlanta Falcons in week number 9. If you like content like this, make sure you like and subscribe down below for more. I'll see you guys in the next video.